Previously on Asia's Next Top Model, Helena's panic attack had some of the girls concerned.
I haven't got to talk to her properly. I don't know what's going through her.
Despite her personal struggles, Helena bounced back to set the red carpet ablaze, clinching victory in the challenge.
Wow!
In the photo shoot, Jessica continues to prove she's a force to be reckoned with as she scores her second photo shoot win in a row.
A gorgeous glamour queen.
Sophia and Stephanie found themselves in the bottom two, but were let off with a fortunate twist.
We're giving you both another chance. 6
girls are left, each vying for the top prize of a modelling contract covering the UK and Europe with London-based Storm models, including a 3-month, all-expenses-paid working trip to London. A cover shoot with Harper's Bazaar magazine, a cash prize of 100,000 Singapore dollars, a contract to become the face of Canonix's 2013 campaign, and drive away in a new Subaru XV. Who will be one step closer to becoming Asia's next top model?
When I found out that I'm going with Sophia in bottom 2, I thought, okay, I'm finished. I'm lucky. It's a non-elimination round, but I feel like I can't pull any more lucky cards.
So luck, and they should be happy because they still have a second chance.
I look at Stephanie posing in the makeup room. She have a lot of problem there.
Oh, hi. Sophia, we'll talk about you. Don't be upset. You and Stephanie. If they will send one home, I don't think it will be you.
I don't think that will go home.
I was just complete shock to be in the bottom 2. It would make the most sense that Stephanie goes home because I felt like I was improving a lot. Well, I've gotten best photo twice and, you know, I've won a challenge.
They put you on the bottom 2 because your face or because the pose?
They said because I can't control my face and that was a lucky shot. So I don't understand.
Still have hangover from elimination.
Hangover from elimination.
I was kind of hoping Sophia left because she just like thinks I'm tall, I'm skinny, I'm pretty, so I am a model. She doesn't really try. Things are just a bit awkward in the house still. Like we still don't speak and whatever.
Right now I need to figure out myself.
I was happy that Stephanie stayed. I mean, at the end of the competition, I really do hope it's gonna be me and Steph, and then after that I can win, but I really, really like her.
Just breathe. Everything will look better in the morning.
Nadia Mail! What's your fantasy? Press to play.
Something with Playboy.
Playboy fragrances for her and for him.
Love Nadia.
Okay. Commercial.
Commercial? Commercial for Playboy?
Yeah. For sure.
With a guy?
Yeah, you have to be somebody else's fantasy, like a man's fantasy. You know?
I really want to win the challenge, but how can I become anybody's fantasy? I'm panicking, sort of, inside. I'm already doubting myself. Can I handle this?
I'm so stressed. Come on, let's go then. Let's go scream.
So Stephanie was really upset. She was just like, can we just go outside? She was like, I just want to scream.
1, 2, 3. So much better.
Oh, come on. Why everybody sad? Sophia was kind of upset. And Stephanie was upset and oh my god, why these girls think about? They should enjoy. Why are you waste time? We just jump. Ready? I want to jump, but I don't want to change my clothes. Just jump with your clothes.
No, I can't. I don't know how to swim, so obviously I'm not comfortable with water.
Let's go! Jump! Come on!
Can I just use the stairs?
No, just jump here.
I'm really scared of jumping. I'm scared of everything. It's weird because I've been trying to hide. I'm scared of deep waters because I drowned just a year ago. Since my drowning experience, I never went to anything deeper than my height.
Good step.
I thought they were just teasing me, but they came out and carried me and threw me into the pool. All of a sudden, oh my God, I'm inside the pool.
Asked that she can swim, but she can. She can. She can. Her help. I know she don't have but the only one have less is Stephanie.
Lolano, come. Be brave. Be brave. Yeah.
Woohoo! Yeah, so I did a party at the pool with clothes. Next time who's gonna be naked?
Good morning, girls, and welcome to Cody.
Hi there.
Ladies, as you can see, we are in the offices of Coty Beauty Far East Export, and today you will all star in your own commercial for Coty's latest fragrance, which is Playboy VIP for her. We have Bones Hotkamp, which is the general manager of Coty Beauty Far East Export.
Hi girls. What's going to happen is you are going to make advertising. The challenge here with Playboy is that there are a lot of fragrances in the world and you need to make a difference. So what I want to suggest is I'm going to show you the advertising and I will explain you what the task is. Okay, let's do that.
You're sitting at the back of a limousine, so you press the button to lower the driver's window. Here's what could happen. Your driver is incredibly sexy. Your driver is incredibly sexy, and he's allergic to clothes.
The complexity with advertising of fragrances is it's an emotional product. So what we sell is a feeling. So you have this press to play, and then you are going to create what is going to happen in that moment. And you're going to also direct it.
Thank you, Bones. This is now your commercial. You will all be sent to Mophysis. This is where you will get your outfits and props. And then you have a chance to write what is a fantasy, what is for Playboy VIP. And then you'll be whisked off to the camera and have 10 minutes to nail it.
I was quite confident because I was like, I'm quite creative. I make shit up all the time. So I was like, okay, I can do this.
And to sweeten the deal, we'll be throwing in a very, very handsome male model, which will be your co-star. So make sure you also get an outfit for him. He is part of your fantasy. All right, ready, my Playboy VIP models? Good luck.
Thank you.
It made me worry when I found out that it's going to be another video because I don't know what's with me and video, but it's really awkward.
My boyfriend's a pilot, so maybe I just found my inspiration. So I picked the pilot theme. Just like
It's gonna look nice.
I have a Thor's hammer.
My fantasy was that I meet the perfect guy. He's sexy, but he's sensitive too.
It's too big.
He doesn't look like for a guy.
Are you getting that for your guy?
My guy, I think his shirt a little bit open, and I'm gonna put oil here, a lot of oil. Myself, I have to put myself because I'm a director, so I have to tell.
Why did I make him a pirate? Why thank you?
I'm gonna be on top.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Oh God, all the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, oh bright, sunshiny day.
Canon, delighting you always.
Hello, ladies. All right, girls, I'd like to introduce you to your co-star. This is Andrew Rivera.
Hello. How are you guys?
So I hope you've gotten everything you need. You know what to do. Time to get creative. So first up will be Sophia.
I'm actually not comfortable at all in front of the camera acting. But back in the day, I would be sent to castings for commercials, and I'd be so bad and never booked anything.
So basically, I'll have rope tied around my wrist. Oh no, I'm gonna be late for the masquerade ball. And at that time, he'll take off the rope. You saved me just in time to escort me to the ball.
Your character is like beautiful damsel in distress. You wanna just try it out? Action.
Oh, please help me. Oh no, there's only a nerd nearby.
Cut. I think we can play up like, it's like a geek over there.
I'm gonna be late for the masquerade ball. Oh, help. Oh, it's actually a sexy superhero. Just in time to take me to the ball.
For myself, I learned a lot from the Playboy Challenge. Towards the end, when I got more comfortable, I had like so much fun.
I'm getting ready for a date.
I do need a little bit more movement on the chair to explain your story. Action.
I want to go out somewhere special tonight. I want the most handsome pilot in the whole world. I think I can hear his ride coming. Oh, thank you. Smooth landing. You look good.
The problem is she wasn't memorable.
Yeah.
Not thought well.
I can see her doing other things very well, not this.
Cut.
I think the acting is very boring. With Playboy, it's cheeky. What I want to have is the consumer who says, tomorrow, I'm going to buy this product.
Cut. 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 Okay, I'm going in.
Good.
So, Jess. Hey, no interest? Let's remember a cue. Cue! Told you.
Wow.
Something like that, just a little crazy, but a little fun.
I feel strange because all the time I like people to control me. It's hard for me to like control the model, control the clue and everything.
Ready? Action! I'm lost for words. I had to go in there and do something.
Boring, didn't say anything, didn't do anything with me, and I think also not with the audience.
Hi.
Hi there. Glamorous.
Very glamorous.
After I used the perfume, I have the ability to meet the man of my dreams. He's everything I want.
Let's try it, Elena. Sounds quite cute.
Okay.
All right. Action.
You could meet a sexy, strong, confident, yet sensitive man who can dance. Maybe not, but he has 2 tickets to that thing I love.
She got exactly what was asked for.
Briefing, she understood very well. Execution was done smartly. She was very smooth the way she operated. She controlled the whole thing.
Angel, can you take off your clothes? I prefer you no shirt. Don't be shy. You can change here. Let's go.
Okay.
Why you hide yourself? You need a help? I can help you. It's really tight in.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You're big,
Oh, Andrew. All the girls of the video is kind of same. Simply, you know, with a nice dress. My idea of the Zoro was like fight and dance at the same time, but compared to another videos, the only one is different. You can have it back.
Cut. You've got to act with your facial features and your body movements.
Action. No, this is mine. Magic moves.
Kate.
Yeah. I like the creativity.
And the costume did add. It added to the visual aspect.
Costumes were great. I loved it. Yes, it was good.
I always have like catalog, cutesy, girl next door image. But it's time to get out of my comfort zone.
Calling Stephanie on set.
Hello. Okay, I am a notorious thief, and that detective is looking for me.
Okay. Action.
I am a most... Sorry. And that geeky detective is after me.
Cut! You know you have to act as you explain your story.
Uh-oh, he caught me, but he doesn't know. I have the secret weapon. Now, he's going to drop his gun, remove his glasses, and come towards me and say, I'm yours.
After I did the whole thing, that's when like, oh, I conquered my fear of the video. Now I think I have a chance.
I'm sure you all agree that today was a playful Playboy experience. I hope you had fun. Well done, all of you girls. But we only have one winner for this challenge. The winner goes to, drum roll. Hey, Lena.
Are you serious? You could meet a sexy, strong, confident, yet sensitive man.
That's 2 challenges in a row now. I was like, yeah. Pat on the back. Well done, Helly. Oh, I started shaking.
Congratulations. As winner, you'll be going home with your very own Playboy VIP for her hamper and your own one-of-a-kind Playboy fragrance adorned with Swarovski elements.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
Only one, yeah?
There's only one?
Yes.
Oh, that is amazing.
That's not all. You, plus a friend, will enjoy a day tour of being VIPs at Universal Studios, Singapore.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Also, you will also receive an extra 15 minutes for your next photo shoot.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Her extra 15 minutes is like probably the best prize there's been. She's getting more time for a photo shoot, which we all know is so valuable.
Which one do you guys think I should print?
So we got home and we printed from our Canon cameras.
Oh, this is nice.
I selected to print the one shot I had of all 6 of us, where we're all wearing the Farrakhan dresses.
Yeah, it's fast. Oh my god, super fast.
The print's like so nice.
Wow. Can I print my photo? On myself. All the girls get a picture with somebody. I don't put it, I just put myself because I like myself. Kate, I love you.
I like this one. I chose that photo because I really like them. They're my good friends in the house. It's like real photo material.
It's fun.
It is. Oh. Yeah, it's glossy Canon paper.
Let's put it in our model wall.
Yeah.
Model wall. Wow.
Most of the girls printed photos that were recent photos, so it's really of just the 6 of us. And looking back on how many girls there were before, it almost seems like a lifetime ago.
Naughty mail!
What are the boundaries of your comfort zone? You must go under before you can get to the top.
Love Nadia.
Underwater shoot. It was kind of obvious that we were going to do an underwater shoot. I was quite excited because I love the sea, I love swimming.
Open your eyes underwater.
I'm really nervous with deep water photo shoot. I feel I'm going to drown. I'm really scared and I don't know.
If you like dress, you have to model from the head to your toes. I was a little bit worried for Asta because I know she can't swim and she was stressing out a little bit.
Bye-bye, everybody. I died. Going underwater, that means I have to hold my breath and not drown and die. I was pretty scared. These are my last days.
I'm gonna be on top.
You're flirting with a hot female stranger in an elevator. You want to spice things up, so you press the emergency button. Here's what could happen. She finds you bold and sexy. She finds you bold and sexy, and so does her twin sister. She finds you bold and sexy, so does her twin sister, and so does her twin sister's twin sister. She's a nearsighted contract killer who's mistaking you for her target. You're sent into a parallel dimension only populated by 21 to 23-year-old girls who have a fear of commitment. Nothing happens. The button is broken. She finds you bold and sexy, and she sneezes hot dogs. It's actually a button that has been secretly installed by Hugh Hefner back in 1967 when he was using this elevator quite often. There's only one way to know what will really happen. Press to play.
Do you aspire to be a top model? Enter our contest and you can be on your way to a career with Storm Model Management in London. See store displays for details. Playboy fragrances, for her and for him.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the picturesque poolside at the Gallery Hotel. So have you figured out what we're doing today? Yes. Today, you're all going to be exotic fashion mermaids as we do our underwater shoot.
Wow.
Girls, you're going to be donning the amazing creations of an incredible Filipino designer. You may have seen his jaw-dropping work in America's Next Top Model. Please say hi to Michael Cinco.
Oh my God! Hello, girls. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I actually met him. I was so starstruck.
Shooting you today is one of the industry's most sought-after underwater photographers. This is Aaron Wong.
Hi, girls. Being underwater is a lot of weightlessness involved, and unlike many of the other shoots that you might have experienced, Daniel or I will not be able to give you as much instructions as we would like to give. Once you're in there, you are very much on your own.
Are you ready, girls?
Ready? Yes.
Okay, let's all get into hair and makeup, shall we?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Maybe I can make it base photo in tree in the low. Wow.
I don't want to die today.
Asta, years ago, I didn't know how to go underwater. I was freaking out. But because I lost that job and I felt bad, I practiced. So all you need to do is when you go in, blow out and look for that camera. Thank you.
So girls, I'm gonna give my best. It was my dream to take it and I have a photo shoot underwater. This is for me, because I know how I can do that.
The eyes are okay, just lift a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
Kate came in, she was extremely eager. I was a bit worried that she might overdo stuff, but did manage to come up with some pretty different poses. And she really worked a lot with the whole weightlessness concept of this shoot.
So all the girls, they are my workers. I was the queen of the all mermaids. So good, I don't want to go out.
Bring your knees to the ground and look straight at me. Just give it a shot. Right? Are you all right, Sophia?
I'm not really sure where the camera is, but am I looking in the right direction? My hair was like floating, and then you're trying to get different angles, but to be honest, I could only see the general bob of the photographer.
Sophia, just have to remember not to sit on the floor of the pool.
Last time they were saying that my shot was a lucky shot. Every time we came up, the photographer seemed frustrated. So overall, I got like a very not so good feeling from it.
The water is only 1.5 meters. If anything happens, like you're out of breath, things like that, just stand up.
When I saw the water, I got all my fears back and I got really scared.
Are you ready? Let's go.
I thought to myself, when I surface, I will give up and go home. That's it.
Are you all right, Stephanie?
But then I realized it's just one stand and I'm there. So I told myself, just really try to relax.
Good to do this? All right.
Stephanie is struggling just a tad. She is taking a little bit of time to get warmed up, but I'd like to see how this picture turns out.
I think I could have more variation with the poses, but I'm glad I managed it.
You all right?
I feel like I achieved my childhood dream to become a mermaid. A mermaid who's scared of water. Achievement!
I did underwater shoe.
So how do you feel? Are you nervous?
No.
Are you scared of water? Really?
Yes.
Don't move around too quickly because that will take time. Right? So wait for the splashes to go off, then you change your poses, alright?
When I go underwater, at first it's quite messy. I'm like moving too much and moving fast, and because it's really hard to balance.
Don't kick around too much, alright? Remember, you're a mermaid, yeah? Let's go.
It's work when I'm slow movement, everything just got it there.
Jessica, she's listening to everything that Aaron's saying. Her limbs are under control. She's like a goddess mermaid underwater. She is amazing.
Trust myself that I can get the best picture, and I'm the only one here that never be in the bottom too.
Okay, that's it, man. Good job.
I'm Medusa. Scary
It's a very
kind
different
of
take.
mermaid. Yeah, because it feels like these look like snakes. I was Medusa, queen of snakes, and every time I looked at anybody, they turned to stone. So I was really like kind of getting into the character.
Helena, if you're underwater, you can afford to be a little more graceful and let your hair flow around you.
Okay. I gave photographer like several versions of Medusa. I gave the peaceful one, and then I gave the I'm angry one. I'm just gonna go crazy.
Your eyes are wide open. Once you are too open, it looks kind of scary, like you're staring too hard. Helena, because you won the challenge, you've got 15 minutes extra, starting now.
This is awesome because I just want to give everything a try.
Helena, I'm not sure if she really understands what Aaron is telling her. They're supposed to be couture mermaids, and with the extra 15 minutes, she's not taking advantage of that.
I just kind of got into the Medusa thing just for fun because it's nice to have a character.
This week's shoot is underwater, and I don't really feel very confident about it. I think my chances of going home are doubled.
First of all, $1 million word for now is relax. All right, calm down. All right? Calm down. Get used to it.
During the initial few minutes, I was still struggling, so the photographer could not capture anything.
Calm down, relax. Try not to be blowing bubbles. Because what happens is every shot that I'm getting is bubbles coming out of the mouth.
Asta, how do you feel?
I'm getting it.
Yeah, a little more comfortable in the water?
Yeah. I took everything that they told me and I went inside, and once I started getting the feel of it, it was really good. I gave them all I could.
Asta was my biggest worry, but I am so pleased with her because she's managed to control her fear and overcome all that, and she is back in the game.
I'm less comfortable being underwater compared to everybody else, but even if that affects me and could lead me to going home, I'll still be proud of myself.
Yeah. I feel much relieved.
If I survive this, I think I deserve to go further.
I'm gonna be on top.
Hello, ladies. It's time for a progress check in the race towards becoming the first ever Asia's Next Top Model. Unfortunately, one of you will be going home this week. But for those of you who remain, the prizes are amazing. A modelling contract covering the UK and Europe with Storm Models, including a 3-month, all expenses paid working trip to London. You will land yourself on the cover of Harper's Bazaar magazine, and there'll be a cash prize of 100,000 Singapore dollars. And you'll be the face of the Canon Ixus 2013 campaign. And to top it all off, you'll be driving away in a new Subaru XV. And now on to our panel of judges. The multi-talented fashion photographer, Todd Anthony Tyler. And you all remember Lauren Clark Jensen, who is the editor-in-chief of Harper's Bazaar Singapore.
Hi, girls. Good to see you again.
And last but definitely not least, Michael Cinco, the renowned Filipino designer who created the couture gowns that you wore inside the swimming pool for the photo shoot. So let's begin. So the girls had a really unconventional photo shoot this week. In fact, it should be called Sink or Swim, because the girls had to wear Michael's beautiful creations inside the pool and make it look effortless and couture and graceful. So, who did sink? Who swam? Let's have a look. First up, Asta. How was the photo shoot for you?
It was definitely scary for me. Like, it was going through my mind that I can't swim, what if I drown, had to give up during the shoot. But once I started feeling it, it was really amazing.
Well, let's have a look at your best photo.
Where's my hand?
Ah, good question.
Aside from your hidden hand, I actually quite like the photograph. I think your face looks really confident, so I'd have no idea that you were afraid of the water, and I think you did a good job.
Most important for me to see from you right now is character. I really need to see more about Asta. We know that's inside you, but every time you walk up here, you're a little bit shy, put your head down.
Don't look down. You were just about to.
Thank you.
Sophia.
I love this picture. It's a photo that you could see in high fashion magazines. It's very couture.
My biggest frustration with you is that we do come back to you being sort of the one-shot wonder. If you go through a shoot and you go, oh, we got this one good shot, but the whole process of shooting it and editing wasn't so good, that's not going to be a plus for you at all.
Thanks, Sophia. Next up, Kate. Let's have a look at your best photo.
What's that?
I don't know, you tell me. You tell me, what is that? So, you know what I see? I see like some anime, Olympic kind of mascot, water woman kind of pose. It is a very impactful photo. It's not high fashion.
In a designer point of view, I love it because you are selling the outfit.
See, you love me. Thank you. I love you too.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you. Bye. I love you.
Helena. At the photo shoot, you had an extra 15 minutes. How was it for you?
I kind of had a story because my makeup looked like snakes. I was Medusa, and I came into the ocean, and I was going to turn all the fish into stone.
Let's have a look at your best photo.
With the Medusa idea, maybe that was a bit strong. That definitely doesn't work with couture mermaid.
It became too much. Maybe you were thinking Medusa to be fierce, but then it became too fierce. You became a villain.
So I guess the key here is to really think about the brief and then find your story, but one that really ties in with the brief. At this stage of the competition, you have to be so careful about all the little details, because that's what could cost you your place.
Thank you.
Jessica, are you excited or are you nervous?
Excited.
Why are you excited?
I just feel like underwater is my world. I have a magic. I am a real mermaid. And I saw the photographer there. I want to let him come and enjoy my swimming.
Let's have a look at your best photo.
You know, the way your head is tilted back and your elbow is out like to the side. It really opens up to the camera and you just look stunning. It looks very high fashion, very beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
There is a story, the drama, the emotions. It brings you to another world, and that makes it a perfect photo for me. One word for me, you're impalpable.
Thank you.
Stephanie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I feel like I learned a really important lesson this week because I drowned like a year ago from scuba diving. So when I did the test shot underwater, I told myself that if I went up, I'll tell the director that I'm going home, I'm giving up. But then I thought, oh, you're being ridiculous. It's really shallow. So I'm so happy. I didn't give up.
I'm very glad that you didn't give up, but I'm also very disappointed to hear that you tell yourself that you can't do it. That's not the way to face any situation in life, no matter what it is, okay? So, let's have a look at your best photo.
The secret to these highly conceptualized shoots, I think, is just to have fun with them. You don't look like you're having fun, and it shows in your picture.
I'm really concerned about not seeing more character from you, and that translates to your photos. We also are not really seeing an energy, a person that's a little bit deeper than just a pretty face. And for me personally, I really look for that in a photo.
Thank you, Stephanie. The judges and I will now take some time to deliberate. And when we return, we will know who is still in the running towards becoming Asia's next top model.
I'm gonna be on top.
Ride the movies at Universal Studios Singapore. Meet over 100,000 marine animals. Discover the world's largest aquarium with over 800 species. At Asia's ultimate destination. Resorts World Sentosa, Singapore.
So it really was a sink or swim challenge for this photo shoot. And some of the girls clearly could do it. Some of the girls came to the set with a very strange story, like Helena's story of being Medusa and she's going to turn everyone to stone in the sea is kind of
weird.
A little bit morbid.
Yeah.
I find that pretty aggressive, really.
Do that with her legs. It's very aggressive.
I do like her face. It's just, of course, the question is that the right expression for the brief.
Well, it looks like she just completely missed the plot on this.
And then we have Kate. It's a striking picture.
I also love the photo.
I love the photo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it
if you
looks
want
like
to...
she's going to transform into a mermaid.
I like the body shape, her expression. But it does bring the question, yeah, high fashion.
No.
No, not high fashion. And then we have Stephanie here. I didn't know that Stephanie had had an issue with the water and had almost drowned.
What's great, too, is that she didn't bring it to the shoot, though. When you're at the shoot with her, you wouldn't even know that she was afraid of the water.
So when I look at it from, I almost drowned a year ago, I think, wow, you did amazing. If I look at it, how did you follow the brief? Then that brings to mind different questions.
Or maybe she was nervous and that ended up with that kind of strange mouth. In person, she's gorgeous.
But the overall shot doesn't really emit or evoke couture mermaid.
And then we have Jessica. It is extremely high fashion. It is whimsical. It is dreamy. It is otherworldly.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think she just has the whole package together.
This photo is simply impalpable.
Sophia, in terms of the overall image, it is one of the most spectacular, aside from Jessica's.
This is one of my favorites.
But she didn't have a very wide selection of shots.
It is now, I think, the third time that we have found her one lucky photograph.
Exactly. And
she's a lucky lady.
She is a very lucky lady. And then we have Asa. She has very interesting bone structure, photographs really well. In person, she's kind of meek and shy, and I just want to shake her and say, come and just show us you know?
We know she's nervous because she has some kind of fear of the water. She did come up, panicky, breathing, and then she was able to bring herself back together to come down and at least make these shots. That's the fighter part that I don't always see in her, that I was happy to see on the photo shoot.
I give her credit for that. So, judges, I think we've made a decision which one of the girls sank, which one of them are going to swim, and we can bring them back in again.
Sounds good.
6 beautiful girls stand before me. But I only have 5 photographs in my hand. These 5 photographs represent the girls who will still be in the running towards becoming the first ever Asia's Next Top Model. Best photograph this week goes to Jessica. Congratulations, you're still in the running towards becoming Asia's Next Top Model.
Thank you.
Runner-up for best photo goes to Sophia. Congratulations, Sophia. Kate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Asta. Asta, you need to show more confidence to prove that you can be top model material. Right now, we don't see it. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming Asia's next top model. Stephanie, Helena, please step forward. Two beautiful girls stand before me, but I only have one photograph in my hand. Who stays and who goes? The girl with the beautiful face, but whose photos are hit and miss. Or the girl who wants this the most, but doesn't show good variety of looks. Stephanie, you're beautiful, and it's lovely to see that you're finally coming out of your shell. But the judges are not sure if it's fast enough. You need to show us that you cannot be lost amongst the other girls, and that you are, in fact, top model material. Helena, you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and unfortunately, you have missed the brief on several occasions. And the judges are wondering if all of this pressure is starting to get to you. Stephanie. I don't want to be doing this again with you. Promise me. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming Asia's next top model. Helena, this might be the beginning of something else for you. Many doors and many opportunities are going to open for you, so don't lose heart.
Okay, thank you. I'm really, like, pissed off because I know I wanted this more than any of the other girls. I probably love modeling more than any of the other girls here. Like, I live and breathe fashion. It's like everything to me, so it's disappointing. I've learned perhaps I'm not as nice as I thought I was in some ways because I'm a very competitive person, so I didn't come here to make friends, but I actually did end up making friends, which was quite nice. I'm gonna still go back to Hong Kong and model, and I'm gonna prove the judges wrong. I can't wait to prove them all wrong.
Here's what could happen when our Playboy VIP girls press to play and unleash their fantasies.
I could go out with anybody I wanted to.
You could meet a sexy, strong, confident, yet sensitive man.
And that geeky, famous detective is after me. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's actually a sexy superhero.
Magic release.
Press to play. New Playboy VIP for her.